Forget Viagra. Use baking soda like this for hard erections after 50. Yes, you heard that correctly. For many men, the answer to stronger, more reliable performance does not always come from a prescription pill. It often starts with restoring the internal balance of the body itself. And one of the simplest household ingredients, baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, has gained attention for its potential role in supporting that balance in indirect ways. I am Dr. Sofia, and today I'm going to explain how something as ordinary as baking soda may support circulation, help reduce certain types of internal stress in the body, and create a more balanced internal environment that is important for overall vitality, including sexual health. Stay with me until the end because I will also explain how it may be used more safely, how often some people consider using it, and what other lifestyle habits can support better results naturally. First, let's understand why many men notice weaker performance with age. After 50, the body naturally goes through changes. Testosterone levels gradually decline, blood vessels lose some of their elasticity, and muscle tone in the pelvic area may not be as strong as before. At the same time, years of stress, processed foods, inactivity, and poor sleep can gradually affect circulation. When blood flow is not as efficient as it once was, the body may struggle to deliver the strong and consistent circulation needed for firm erections. While medications can temporarily support blood flow, they do not always address the underlying lifestyle and metabolic factors involved. That is why many discussions around men's health focus on improving circulation, reducing inflammation, and supporting vascular function over the long term. This is where baking soda enters the conversation, not as a cure, but as a substance that may influence certain internal balance mechanisms when used appropriately and in moderation. Baking soda is commonly known for cooking and cleaning, but chemically it is a mild alkaline compound. In the body, it can influence acid-base balance. Some theories suggest that when the body is under chronic stress, poor diet, or inflammation, internal acidity levels may increase slightly, which can contribute to discomfort and reduced efficiency in some bodily systems. Supporting a more balanced pH environment is often discussed in general wellness contexts because it may help the body function more efficiently overall. When internal balance is disrupted, blood vessels may not relax as easily, and circulation may become less efficient. Healthy circulation is essential for many functions, including cardiovascular performance, energy levels, and sexual response. In simple terms, good blood flow is like an open highway system, while restricted flow is more like traffic congestion. Anything that supports relaxation of the vascular system and improves flow can theoretically contribute to better overall performance and energy. Some people describe this concept as reducing internal stress on the body. While this is not a medical diagnosis, it is a way of explaining how inflammation, poor diet, and lifestyle habits may influence how the body feels and performs. When the system is under less strain, energy distribution and hormonal signaling tend to work more efficiently. Another way to understand this is by thinking about how the body responds to imbalance. When internal systems are not optimal, digestion may feel heavier, energy may drop, and circulation may not feel as strong. On the other hand, when balance is improved through hydration, better nutrition, and reduced inflammation, people often report feeling lighter, more energetic, and more physically responsive. Now let's talk about how baking soda is sometimes used in wellness routines. A very small amount is typically mixed with water. One commonly mentioned approach is about half a teaspoon in a full glass of water. Some people prefer taking it in the evening, a short time before bed, because the body naturally focuses on repair and recovery during sleep. This is also when hormone regulation, including testosterone activity, follows its natural rhythm. The idea behind nighttime use is that the body is already shifting into recovery mode. During sleep, blood pressure naturally lowers, muscles relax, and cellular repair processes become more active. Supporting internal balance during this time may theoretically complement those natural processes. However, it is important to emphasize that this is a traditional wellness concept and not a medically proven treatment for erectile function. Moderation is extremely important. Baking soda contains sodium, and excessive intake can increase sodium levels in the body. For most people, it is not something to use daily. Some individuals who include it in wellness routines limit it to a few times per week rather than daily use. Overuse can create unwanted effects, especially in people sensitive to sodium intake. It is also important not to combine it with high sodium meals, as that can increase overall sodium load. Balance is the key principle here, not excess. More is not better in this case. Some people report secondary benefits when they adjust internal acidity and support digestion, such as reduced bloating or less occasional heartburn. When digestion feels lighter and more efficient, overall energy levels may improve as well. This is because the digestive system and energy metabolism are closely connected. When the body spends less effort dealing with discomfort, more energy becomes available for daily activity and performance. However, it is essential to be realistic. Baking soda is not a replacement for medical treatment, and it does not directly create erections. What it may do, in a general wellness sense, is support internal conditions that are already important for healthy circulation and metabolic balance. Now let's connect this to lifestyle, because no single ingredient works in isolation. If circulation is the main concern, then hydration, regular movement, and diet play a far larger role than any supplement-like approach. Light exercise, such as walking, improves blood vessel flexibility. Stretching the hips and lower body supports pelvic circulation. Foods rich in potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants support vascular health from a nutritional perspective. Sleep is another major factor. Poor sleep is strongly associated with lower testosterone levels, reduced energy, and decreased physical performance. Improving sleep quality often has a more noticeable impact than any single dietary adjustment. Stress management also plays a key role. Chronic stress keeps the body in a heightened state, which can restrict blood flow and reduce hormonal balance. Relaxation techniques, breathing exercises, and consistent rest periods help counter this effect over time. Some men notice subtle changes when they improve these areas together. Better morning energy, improved stamina, and more consistent performance are often linked to overall lifestyle improvements rather than a single ingredient. Before considering anything like baking soda, safety must come first. People with high blood pressure, kidney conditions, or those on sodium-restricted diets should be especially cautious. Because baking soda contains sodium, it may not be suitable for everyone. Consulting a healthcare professional is always the safest choice before adding it regularly to any routine. In summary, the idea behind baking soda in wellness discussions is not about it being a miracle solution. It is about supporting internal balance in a simple way while focusing on the bigger picture of health. Circulation, inflammation, sleep, stress, and nutrition all work together to influence energy and performance. When these systems are supported consistently, the body often responds naturally over time. Some men may notice gradual improvements in energy, comfort, and overall vitality. Others may find the changes subtle but still beneficial as part of a broader lifestyle approach. So instead of looking for quick fixes, the real focus should be on restoring the body's natural ability to function efficiently. Small habits, when done consistently, can support long-term health far more effectively than temporary solutions. I am Dr. Sofia, and I want to thank you for staying with me today. If you found this helpful, continue exploring safe, science-informed ways to support men's health, energy, and vitality as you age. Your body is capable of much more than you may think, especially when it is supported with balance, consistency, and care.